Good evening, one and all. We welcome you all to the international webinar series on holistic health, well-being, and sustainable development 2024. Commemorate Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, nation celebrating 76 years of independence and United Nations Sustainable Development Goals 2015 to 2030 as part of awareness and campaigns. In collaboration with Sri Holistic Health Foundation India and Sri Research Institute Center for Arts, Sciences and Wellbeing. Before we start our sessions, let's take the blessings of Almighty.
कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः.
With the blessings of Almighty, we shall continue with today's commemorations. Today, we are commemorating World Calligraphy Day, which is celebrated annually on the second Wednesday of August. This year, the day will be celebrated on August 14, which reminds us everyone of importance of handwriting, unjustly forgotten today due to large amount of digital and printed information. The day was founded by the Manuscript Pen Company. On this day, they wanted to remind us all that handwriting is a skill, an additional opportunity for us to proclaim the world, the uniqueness of each person's experience, and that every one of us is special and distinct. In East Asia, first mention of calligraphy appears in China around 2000 BC, and it develops as an important kind of painting, not just for the sake of beautiful writing. With the invention of paper in China, there was rapid development in writing and calligraphy. The art of beautiful writing is becoming a popular science to which the goals of work and research are devoted. At the same time, the main styles of Chinese writing are being formed. In Europe, the formation of calligraphy was based on Greco-Roman writing. The Etruscan alphabet was the first, but Etruscan writing was incomprehensible. Even the Romans initially, only capital letters were used in this alphabet. Later, the Latin alphabet began to develop in modern history. The art of calligraphy combines ancient traditions that have developed over thousands of years in different cultures. Today, there are many varieties of this written art: Western European, Asian, Chinese, Japanese, Islamic, etc. The formation of each of them has a unique impact of the development of calligraphy in general. World Calligraphy Day is a great opportunity to remember this history and make calligraphy your passion. So the first brush originates from the Egypt in the west around the 4th million BC. The Egyptians burned the roots of the papyrus plant and mix them with gum derived with acacia or cherry to make ink, the first ink in the West in 3rd million BC. So Irish and Scottish monks work on creating illuminated copies of the Gospel, which today are considered works of the Middle Ages in the East in 8th century AD. The appearance text written in beautiful calligraphy handwriting on social tablets made of bronze, often enamel bones are used for writing. In 11th century AC, the first calligraphic text in the in the West. So the best calligraphy is Moran Peter from the US, is popularly known, and the father of calligraphy in the West is known as Edward Johnson. He is considered the father of modern calligraphy. The earliest script to emerge from the Dead Sea writing was early Sephardic with examples dating between 600 and 1200 AD. The classic Sephardic hand appears between 1100 and 1600 AD. Now, this is a great opportunity to test your knowledge and demonstrate your calligraphy skills. Brings friends to have fun together. The art of calligraphy requires special tools. After all, it will depend on them what the form of the handwritten text will be. Take you a step into modern calligraphy. You find it difficult on your own, you can always attend art classes, whether in college or through online resources. You can also explore the different styles of art and see what interests you the most. It is derived from two Greek words, kalos, which means beauty, and graphein, which means to write. Calligraphy has a Greek meaning. So it was not until the 16th century that the word calligraphy was used in the English language. It came into the English language later. So the early calligraphs of East Asia used a calligraphy brush whose body was made of bamboo and the hairs came from animals and even human hair. It is called for creativity. Later calligraphs of the 19th century created the famous dip pen made of wooden handle and metal nib. It led to the dip pen. Advertisers in the 19th century turned to calligraphy and designed typefaces, which later formed the basis for computer fonts to print their advertisements. It gave rise to modern typeface. Calligraphy releases emotions and abilities that are hidden in the depths of the individual, and do not miss the chance to activate the power of your soul. It pursues a spiritual goal. Letters and numbers written by your hand on paper are very different from printed text, and a person's handwriting can tell a lot about your character, even preferences. It has been observed that people are gradually losing their writing skills. However, the printed text can never be compared to neatly handwritten and beautifully decorated symbols. So take a pen and ink and write your beautiful calligraphic letters. It promotes the importance of writing. Today is also commemorated and celebrated as World Lizard Day on August 14th every year. The day may not be well known, but it's still celebrated on various levels with schools, parks, and reptile enthusiasts being the main group celebrating the occasion. Educational and fun events remain a staple of this holiday. Reptile enthusiasts use the internet to spread information about their love for the scaly creatures. The day hasn't been adopted by higher level conservation organizations like the World Wildlife Fund, WWF. Instead, it is mainly focused on awareness about reptiles as pets. So, like many odd holidays, the origin of World Lizard Day, though unclear, its murky beginnings dissuade you from celebrating the wholesome day, though. This species is dying out worldwide due to ignorance and lack of attention. The day may be about lizards, but we can't pass up on the opportunity to tell you more reptiles in general. It's the spirit of the day. After all reptiles are air-breathing vertebrates covered in scales, plates of both, or a combination of both. Species of this family include snakes, lizards, crocodiles, and tortoises. All of these shed their skin, depend on the environment to regulate their body temperatures, and dependence on outside factors when it comes to regulating their core body temperatures means that reptiles have to find sun and shade in order to warm up or cool down. In areas that have colder winters, reptiles generally experience a period of inactivity until the weather grows warmer again. Lizards are no different, which is why you see them surviving, sunning themselves in your warm garden or on the bricks that soak up the sun throughout the day. For pet lizards, staying warm or cool is different matter entirely. People who own lizards as pets need to heat their tanks with heating lamps or pads without overheating the space. In fact, preparing and maintaining a tank for a lizard or any reptile requires a great deal of initial and continuous effort. Each subspecies of reptile has specific needs and preferences. It's recommended that aspiring and even current reptile owners do research on exactly what their pet needs to be happy and healthy. Doing research before you buy or adopt a pet lizard will help you to figure out what kind of lizard you want or will suit you and your budget constraints. So this before you buy stage is crucial in ensuring that make the right choice when it comes to being a pet owner. The first photoreptiles evolved during the Carboniferous period, around 312 million years ago. The first classification system groups amphibians and reptiles together with worms in 13th century. Reptiles are recognized as a completely separate category from amphibians in 19th century. The lucrative trading of reptile skin results in reptile farms becoming rampant, forcing conservation efforts and heavy policy of this form skin trade in 21st century. Why do we celebrate Lizard Day? This day is an opportunity for reptile enthusiasts to celebrate their fascination and share it with others. Bearded dragons and leopard geckos are two types of most popular beginner-friendly lizards to own. A bearded dragon is known to be one of the most outgoing and friendly lizards. Lizards may not drink much water throughout the day. They have a varied diet that provides them with nutrients. This includes grass and leafy plants, small insects like crickets and beetles, and berries and seeds. If you want to celebrate the day but don't have any reptiles of your own, then why not support the local reptile park or farm? They will definitely be fun and educational event being held, and you would be supporting a local business. NGOs and organizations like the World Wildlife Fund are doing crucial work when it comes to rescuing and conserving animals and habitats of the world. If you would rather see your money on a small scale, then why not inquire if your local shelter or park has many reptiles you can sponsor? So we don't suggest this lightly, but if you are reading this, you must love lizards. Why not researching what it's like to own one? Or you can see something for you if you can take care of a lizard. Otherwise, let them be happy in their environment, natural environment. But we need to conserve them. Reptiles actually evolved from amphibians. Only iguanas and turtles subsist on a plant-based diet. Most reptiles are carnivores. Reptiles have about one-tenth of intelligence you would find in animals like rats, cats, and hedgehogs. They are not that smart. The sex of reptiles is determined by the temperature of the environment outside the egg as the creature grows. So, nearly one-fifth of all reptile species are considered endangered or dangerously close to extinction. Of all the animals, reptiles are the ones that need some extra love and attention. After all the years they have been misunderstood, most people still view them as dangerous and cold creatures when that isn't the case. Reptiles make for excellent pets, and here are some reasons why. They don't need training or regular exercise. They are quiet and very low maintenance. Most importantly, they are interesting creatures. Having an excuse to visit reptile park or spend extra time with your own pet reptile is always good thing. World Lizard Day is a fun day with no pressure, and we really love it. There is also commemorated as Royal National Agricultural Show Day in Queensland, Australia. Dogwood dogs, Betty's shoot bags, fireworks display, and a whole day of fun, relaxation if you are from Sunshine State. You know what we are talking about, the Royal Agricultural National Shadow Day, or the ECA. Every year, it takes place on the second or third Wednesday in August at the Brisbane Showgrounds. That is on August 14th in 2024. It is a public holiday in Queensland, and the festival lasts 10 whole days. Great food, awesome rides, prize winning animals, crafts, a grand parade and night show with spectacular fireworks. No wonder the happy people of Queensland are so proud of this event. Today is also commemorated as Pramuka Day in Indonesia, which is observed annually on August 14th. Indonesians celebrate their national scouting organizations. This day commemorates the world's largest scout association, Gerakan Pramuka Indonesia, as well as the organization's first public parade in 1960. Scouting has been in existence since the first decade of the 20th century and came in the Dutch East Indies in 1912. It became an integral and compulsory part of the curriculum for Indonesian students in 2013, which has contributed to Gerakan Pramuka being the largest scouting organization in the world. Today is also commemorated as Navajo Kotakas Day in US. Is a day that holds great importance in the history of US. This is because the day recognizes the contributions of Navajo Marines during World War II. Yes, Navajo Marines encoded and transmitted messages using a complex Navajo language based code during a time when secret communication was essential to win a war. And guess what? The code was never broken by Japanese forces in the Pacific and proved to be of great assistance to the US Marines. On this day, we celebrate the greatest American heroes and their services to the nation. Today is also commemorated as National Tattoo Removal Day in US on August 14th. We are given an opportunity for a fresh start on National Tattoo Removal Day, celebrated annually on August 14th. This day was founded by Asdansar Laser, the leading innovator of laser tattoo removal methods, to raise awareness of the possibilities and benefits of safe tattoo removal through the use of laser. Tattoo removal process have been around since the invention of modern tattoo application process. So whether it's an X-name or poorly made decision, there is a laser treatment just for you. This day was thoughtfully placed a month after National Tattoo Day and 6 months after Valentine's Day. Today is also commemorated as National Spirit of Fortified Day in US. Every year on August 14th, the National Spirit of Fortified Day is observed. The goal of this day is to raise public awareness and engagement in recognizing America's greatest generation as enacted by the US Congress in 2010. Its commemoration coincides with the anniversary of August 14, 1945, when the news that most destructive war in the human history has ended sparked worldwide celebrations, and the US immediately began laying foundations for a better future for its children and their children's children, as well as its former enemies and allies. The traits attributed to the greatest generation, personal responsibility, humility, integrity, frugality, grit, and forbearance, are all those that were honorably earned. Today is also commemorated as Pakistan Independence Day, and it could be considered a double day of liberation. Muslim Indians also fought to free of British rule and later rearmed to battle for their own nation state, present day Pakistan, once part of Indian subcontinent. After the British put down the Indian Rebellion of 1857, the Crown assumed full control during the British Raj period. This lasted until Pakistan's independence in 1947. The Mountbatten Plan split Pakistan, comprised of West and East Pakistan from India, creating an independent Muslim nation. In 1971, East Pakistan gained its own independence, becoming known as Bangladesh. Today, West Pakistan is simply known as Pakistan. The main Independence Day ceremony is organized in Islamabad, where national flag is hoisted to the parliament and presidency buildings. This is a followed by the national anthem widely circulated and televised speeches by the president and prime minister of Pakistan. Today is also commemorated as National Financial Awareness Day in US. It's more important than you think, and plus what's more fun than independence. First off, think about great feeling you'll get when you don't have the learning specter of debt hanging over you. Also, sound financial definitions can really make a significant difference down the road. Remember, retirement is a time to take all those vacations, couldn't when you were working the daily grind, because money is important to our overall peace of mind. Financial Awareness Day is a great time to review where you are now and where you are going financially. Don't let bad financial decisions ruin the best years of your life. Today is also commemorated as National Creamsicle Day in US, celebrated on every year on August 14. One of the most famous frozen desserts in the history is honored just in time since we are in the middle of the hottest month of the year. Whether you are making ice pops at home or listening for the bells and music of the ice cream truck, today is a perfect day to indulge in cool, sweet treat. Today is also commemorated as Love Your Bookshop Day in Australia, which is celebrated every year on August 14th. That was founded by Australian Booksellers Association. The aim is to appreciate bookshops around the country and highlight all the things that make local bookshops beneficial. The day creates a nationwide appreciation for books and encourages more people to read. Bookshops exist to serve knowledge to the public, and that is very important job. The more equipped bookshops are, the better quality of knowledge people can get access to. In a time when books can be ordered online, the local brick and mortar bookshop needs all the support it can. Today is also commemorated as Falklands Day in UK. Falklands Day is celebrated on August 14th every year to commemorate the first sighting of Falkland Islands in 1592. It was John Davis who first caught sight of the islands during his voyage, and ever since this day has been celebrated as a type of heritage day for the people living there. The Falkland Islands are situated off the coast of South America but have been under British sovereignty for a number of years now. It has an tumultuous history even in the 20th century. Falklands Day was removed from calendar in 2022, replaced by Peat Cutting Day. This is on the first Monday in the October. Finally, the last commemoration of the day. Today is also commemorated as anniversary of the recovery Uyud at Dahab. Moroccans celebrate the anniversary of the recovery of Uyud at Dahab every year on August 14 to commemorate the day this territory returned to Morocco. Western Sahara was occupied by the Spain from 1884 to 1976. Morocco set up to reclaim the territory caused the war that lasted nearly 16 years. After many years of struggling to reclaim the land that was once there, Morocco was able to claim a large portion of Western Sahara. This National Day celebrates the achievement. It's a very important day in Moroccan history as it was last step in claiming independence after Spanish colonization. The official languages of Morocco are Morocco Arabic and Amzi. Moroccans are Arab and Berber. Moroccan is a Muslim country, but it is known for freedom of thought and expression. The University of Al Wara Yuyan, established in 859, is the world's oldest university that's still operational today in the as per the West. But we have even more oldest universities. The first country to recognize the US in 1777, Morocco signed a treaty of friendship with the United States, becoming the first country to recognize the US as an independent nation. In 2013, Morocco welcomed 10 million tourists. And not only is snake charming a real thing, but it's ancient skill in Morocco that is used to lure dangerous snakes away from public areas. And they have snake charmers. The highest ski resort in Africa in the Atlas Mountains at an altitude of 8,500 to 10,500 feet. So with the growing westernization, this is an opportunity for Moroccans to appreciate their culture with parades and festivities, and Moroccans commemorate this day by celebrating what makes them stand out. So with this, we shall end today's commemorations, and thank you everyone for joining us. And from tomorrow onwards, we are having Independence Day celebrations, offline as well as online. So online celebrations are starting at 6 p.m. as usual. And as part of Independence Day celebrations, as every year, we also want some academic activity on that day to commemorate and celebrate international, Independence Day celebrations. So we are giving complete freedom to all the presenters, participants, to come up with innovative presentations, remembering the glory of past, present, and future. So we request everyone to register for the celebrations, and also as part of celebrations, we are having 4 days of international conference, and themes related to Independence Day, anything related to Independence Day, like social reform, social workers, freedom fighters, freedom struggle, about developments in past 77 years, and so on. So you can talk any topic, and there is no minimum age qualification, age or minimum qualification required. You can, as long as you are able to present the topic well, you can opt for it, and it can be either PPT presentation or oral presentation, or if you have any art form, if you want to present through music, dance, or even in any of the art forms, you are welcome. Or if you want to present as essay, feel free so. And there is also a quiz organized as part of International Independence Day celebrations. Already the quiz link has been circulated, and we'll be sharing certificates after this event once the event is closed. And we also request, we are observing that many of the participants and presenters are also not following the instructions. And because of that, they are also not getting certificates. See, as we have been clearly mentioning, you need to follow the instructions. First, you need to register through the Google form, and you also need to provide your feedback through Google form. That is first requirement for any event, irrespective of number of days. So we observed many people did not fill, many or most of them did not fill the feedback form. Actually, we have sent an email along with the website link, conference website, where you can go visit, and there is a link, or even on the main website, we have this feedback link available on the main page. So you can go there, whoever has attended, whoever has presented, fill the feedback form immediately, because it has to be filled within 24 hours. But still, as many did not fill, we are giving extended it till more for next 24 hours. So by tomorrow, you all need to submit feedback forms so that we can prepare certificates for everyone, whoever is eligible. And from tomorrow onwards, everyone can participate. As of now, it is 6 p.m. But if there are more participants, then we'll consider having a half day or similar thing on Sunday. Otherwise, every day for 4 days, as whole day we are not able to dedicate to provide opportunity for everyone. We have put it a total 1 day, 8 hours into 4 days, and every day 2 hours we'll be having. So everyone, whoever would like to make presentation, feel free to register and make your presentations. There is no limit or no minimum or maximum limit of time, but to accommodate, there are more presenters, will reduce the time. But you can choose, try to be optimistic, optimal about the timings. You can choose timings based on the availability, we will let you know. But as per your content, you can choose. The ideal time is 3 to 15 minutes, minimum 2 or 3 minutes without introduction. Again, your introduction will take at least 1 minute to 2 minutes. Again, in the beginning and at the ending, to express your gratitude along with your introduction and thanks and all those things. So it will come around 5 to 15 minutes. Even if you have very good presentation, we can allow you subject to availability of time. So we request everyone to share these details and to everyone, and also share the link. It is your contribution also as a volunteer. As you all are gaining something from this platform, do extend this service to platform so that to others as well, so that others also get opportunity. We should always, try to give others also. So here, there is no need to invest anything except, a few couple of minutes time so that you can share and invite people to come and join the celebrations and, be part of the celebrations and also get a token of gratitude, that is certificate. So see you all tomorrow at 6 o'clock, and happy Independence Day. In advance, this year we are celebrating 77th Independence Anniversary and 78th Independence Day. Many people get confused, about 77th and 78th, which is every year many people have this confusion. When we look at the exact day of independence, when we are taking the day of independence, that is 78th day. But when we calculate the number of years completed, then it is 77 years we are completing. So we are entering into 78th. So tomorrow would be we are entering into 78th year. So 78th Independence Day we are celebrating. And also, as we have completed 77 years, so we are celebrating 77 years of independence, of India's independence. So thank you everyone. See you all tomorrow. Encourage children, everyone. The flyer is out along with the registration form. We request everyone to circulate to your friends and join us in the celebrations tomorrow. Take care. Good night.